Yo, what's poppin' YouTube? It's your boy Wave, and we're back with another video, and guess who else is back? Yes, that's LiAngelo Ball with the Greensboro Swarm, and LiAngelo showed out in limited minutes in one of the G League's biggest showcase events, and yes, that's the Winter Showcase held every year in Las Vegas at the Mandalay Bay, where 8 teams compete in the G League to win the Showcase Cup tournament. All teams play at least 2 games, and the G League and the Swarm are in good hands because the Swarm won their first game, so obviously winning any game is a good start. And LiAngelo Ball finally got minutes, and his situation is getting a lot better with the Swarm right now, and he's putting up great numbers for his minutes. But before we talk about LiAngelo and his epic performance, please make sure to subscribe, hit that like button, and turn on the bell for more consistent NBA and LiAngelo videos. And with all that being said, let's get into the video. So to start off this winter showcase, the Greensboro Swarm played the Memphis Hustle, and this was a tough matchup going into the game. But the Greensboro Swarm did manage to pull out the win and win 122 to 118 in a pretty good fashion. Let's look at the Swarm, and let's first talk about other people other than LiAngelo Ball. As you guys can see, the starters: Vernon Carey Jr. had 14 points, 6 for 14 in 25 minutes. Xavier Sneed 20 points in 30 minutes. Chile didn't really do much, 0 for 3 from the 3-point line. JT Thor only had 2 points in 10 minutes, which is surprising. Scotty Lewis, 9 points in 30 minutes. This is why what LiAngelo did makes it so much more impressive, because a lot of these starters are getting triple-double LiAngelo's minutes, and they're failing to put up the numbers that LiAngelo is putting up. Off the bench, that's really where the story was. Cole Boca, LiAngelo, and DJ Carton off the bench were the biggest difference makers in this game. Cole Boca had 28 points, 4 assists, 9 rebounds, shot 7 for 9 from the 3-point line, and 9 for 11 from the field in 30 minutes. That's a pretty good stat line, man. You guys can see the rest. McGriff, 10 points, Carton, 10 points, 14 points. Kai Jones had 9 points, and then LiAngelo Ball. You guys can see by the highlights that I've been playing all video. You guys can clearly see that he's playing like an absolute animal right now. He had 11 points, 1 assist, 4 rebounds, shot 3 for 4 from the 3-point line, and 4 for 5 from the field in only 19 minutes. I'm telling you guys, what LiAngelo was doing in this game was something, special, and I'm happy that he's doing it at the biggest stage in the G League. And we just gotta be happy for Gelo, because he's getting minutes in front of all these NBA scouts in the Winter Showcase. Obviously, we know that in the past couple of games, LiAngelo was getting 0 minutes and coaches' decisions did not place. But now he's finally back in the rotation, and he's showing everybody what he's all about. In this game, Gelo shot 3 for 4 from the 3-point line. You guys can see he's hitting corner threes, transition threes. He's hustling, he's running down the court, he's getting steals. People always say that Gelo's the slowest guy on the court, but I honestly see the exact opposite. He's probably one of the faster guys on the court. You guys can see him running back on defense, always sprinting everywhere, and that's what just makes him so great. LiAngelo Ball hit 3 threes, and he had a layup, or it was off of a rebound. And I'm telling you guys, LiAngelo Ball was a big difference maker, because something surprising in this game was that Gelo played a good amount of minutes to start off the 4th quarter, and I really saw the chemistry forming between the team, because there was a play in the 4th quarter where Gelo was running around. He noticed that, I forget who it was, somebody was cutting to the paint, so LiAngelo Ball cut as well, and he got the ball and put it up for the layup. So I can see that chemistry forming, and the coach must be trusting Gelo now, because to play him in the 4th quarter, it's clear that, he's providing great energy off the bench. As soon as he gets in the game, it's in the clips itself. You guys are watching Gelo, play his heart out, play how we always did in Chino Hills, running up and down the court, hitting these transition threes. And I'm telling you guys, Gelo is the best shooter in the G League. There's no complaining about it. We've seen how consistent he's been on a, game-by-game basis. Again, shooting 3 for 4 from the 3-point line, and, shooting 4 for 5 from the field. His shots are so, they're always good shots. He's never going to shoot a bad shot. I can count on that with Gelo. He's always going to shoot wide open or contested shots that he knows he can make and knows he practices. But imagine if Gelo got like 10 more minutes. I'm telling you guys, he's going for 30 points or, 20 something points if he gets 10 more minutes. But hopefully in the next game, we can see Gelo get a little bit more minutes, because yes, it's great to see Gelo getting 19 minutes. But for how much he did in those 19 minutes, I think he deserves a little more, and I think the coaching staff is noticing that. And another big thing is that he's doing this at the biggest stage of the G League. There's so many scouts watching this right now, especially in Las Vegas at the Mandela Bay Center, so this is great news for Gelo. Coming into this game, to be honest, I didn't really expect Gelo to get many minutes. I thought maybe he would get less than 10, but to get 19, that's honestly surprising me, especially since, Gelo had that one big game where he had 22 points, and then the next game, he only played like 6 minutes. So, again, the minutes have been very inconsistent for Gelo, but hopefully that the coaching staff can put Gelo in a position where his minutes are more consistent, just so he has an idea of when he's going to go in and doesn't have to, all of a sudden be expected to go in and, be cold or not have his shot going in right. But as of right now, I'm happy with Gelo right now, what he's doing, and I want you guys to comment in the comment section your thoughts and opinions on Gelo's performance. Were you watching it live? Because I was, and I'm telling you guys, every three this man hit, you just have to get up and hope that it goes in, because that it's a good shot, it's a good looking shot. And I want to talk about Gelo's defense. Again, he had almost 2 steals in this game. He's averaging about a steal per game in the G League, which again, that's something that really shuts the haters up, because everyone always says Gelo can't play defense, his lack of size. But honestly, there were many times in this game where somebody would drive against Gelo to the basket, and Gelo's pure muscle and size would just, the defender would just bounce off Gelo, and it would cause the offensive player to just shoot a bad shot. And that's because of Gelo's big body and big frame, and his strength and defense. So that's another thing where I didn't really like a lot of people talking about that. But the Greensboro Swarm take their first win in the Winter Showcase for the G League, 122-118. And again, I can't wait to see the next game for Gelo. I'm going to keep you guys updated for this Winter Showcase, especially since it's in Las Vegas, it's in the grand stage, and you don't want to miss it. But with all that being said, please make sure to subscribe, hit that like button, and turn on the bell for more consistent videos. I know I always go away for a little bit, but trust me, I'm back and better than ever. I'm on Christmas break, so it's more grind time. But with all that being said, I'm out. Peace.